Hey, you guys, I hope you're having a joyous day. It's your girl, Asia Joy, and I'm here with a 10 back to school tips for your semester. For those who don't know me, I just graduated this fall from the University of Louisville. Well, it doesn't say University of Louisville. You get the point. The University of Louisville with a Bachelor's of Arts in English. Whew. I graduated early, thanks to God, and dual credits from high school from Hawkinsville Community College. For those wondering, how did she graduate early? That's how I graduated early. And I never took a break also. I took classes every summer and a couple of the winter period things. I took classes then. But I have made it to where you're trying to graduate. I've made it there successfully. Did I have some failures and bumps along the way? Yes, but I have some tips that I want to share with you to make sure I haven't walked across the stage, Corona, but to get you to commencement, because we got a commencement ceremony. We didn't get to walk, but they say they're going to give us one, but by the time Rona is under control, I'll probably be done with my master's, and by then I'll just walk across with my hood and my undergrad. So I got my little water here. Stay hydrated. And I have my tips written down. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. At this time, I'm all about transparency. I'm starting all over again, and I have yet to invest in a camera because one, iPhones are supposed to be pretty good, so I'm gonna make my phone work. And then, like, as I go on, hopefully maybe I'm blessed with one, or I'll save up the funds to get another one. But right now, we gonna start humbly with this good iPhone. I think it's a 10 or 11. I don't know what the latest iPhone is, but it's not that one. First tip: read your syllabus thoroughly. I repeat, read your syllabus thoroughly. Also, to add to that, read it before your first class. Gotcha. Because for me, I noticed the higher I got up in difficulty of classes, like my 400, 500, took one 600 level class, the professors don't waste their day on reading a syllabus. We all know how to read at this point. So they move into discussing curriculum or even giving like some backstory to what we're going to be doing. And at that point, you should be taking notes. And they'll ask you, does anybody have any questions about the syllabus? Well, you assume that y'all was going to read it on the first day, and so you don't have any questions. So if you read your syllabus ahead of time, thoroughly, you will have your questions prepared. If you have any, you have them already. And so it also makes you look prepared on your end, because if you already have your questions, you get questions out the way that you might think of later on in the semester, and you'll get your clarity up hand, and it just makes you look better in front of your professor. Get organized and stay organized. 1 second. I tell everybody that complains about staying organized with homework and extracurriculars and stuff, get an agenda. Yeah, this is the right side. Get an agenda. That I've been doing my agenda since I was in high school. I got hip a long time ago. But doing your agenda, it just keeps everything just so much smoother. I'm trying to find a good page to show y'all like how I go about stuff. I should have had this prepared. But like your first couple days of class or whatever, this is how I do it. You take all your syllabi. The plural of syllabus is syllabi, if you didn't know. And you just write everything down. Just write it all in your agenda. I do different colors. This is October. I do different colors for different classes. And I also put boxes or bubbles for me to mark out when I'm done. And so you do that. And so you don't have to worry about when you go to do your homework to study that you're looking at your book like through your syllabus like, okay, what do I have to do today? It's already there. For me, I'm an prior English major, so I had a lot of reading on top of assignments. And so I have to have my reading done before class. I can't do it during class, you know? And so I will write, this also goes for assignments, so I can say that. These classes right here on Monday are actually my classes that I have on Tuesday. And so I do these things before Tuesday, so I'm prepared. And then also you'll see essay 2 right here. The date is the 12th, but I have the essay already there, so I can be starting on the essay, which a lot of times I didn't. But because I'm better when it comes to papers, I'm better at procrastinating. Like, my best work is when I work under pressure when it comes to papers. Like, I don't know why. I've tried to start stuff ahead of time. It just doesn't work for me, but you have to know yourself. I know that I can hash out a paper quick. So, know yourself. But I started writing essay 2 in my agenda on the 30th of September. And so, like, when you write your big assignments in, that's like, if you write it like a week or two ahead of time, that's like, hey, this is coming. This is coming. And so that's why I do that. But read before the day before class and get your agenda, and you write all your extracurriculars in so you know what you're doing for the day. And you don't go to the library like, so what am I going to do today? You already know. You already have your schedule. And then also, like, having the bullet points and stuff to exit it out at the end of the day or end of the assignment, it just makes you feel so much more accomplished. Actually reading for class. I should have actually bolded that, but I didn't. Actually read for class. Like, even if it's not reading in its entirety, like, we could be honest with ourselves. Even though it's not reading in its entirety, at least read some of it. Breeze through it so you're not in class looking silly. I'll never forget, I was in a PAS class. PAS is Pan-African Studies, my favorite classes. None of us, well, I read for that class, but the professor was under the impression that none of us read because none of us had anything to give to the conversation. And so she dismissed the class. And so you should read so you can have something to give to the conversation, to the discussion. And you'll write less notes while you're in class if you already read some of the material. Because, like, okay, I already know that. I already took some of those notes when I was reading. So, you know, just makes you better prepared. Find an accountability partner. My accountability partner this past semester, my go-to right-hand man was my friend Taylin. I know you're gonna watch this. Hey, girl. Your accountability partner is pretty much someone that's just as driven as you are, and y'all are gonna go to the library with each other. Y'all are gonna be like, hey, did you do that paper? You're gonna keep each other motivated. And I also suggest that you find a buddy in each class because, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna miss at least one class out of the semester for a course, and you have that buddy to have notes for you. Or if you have any questions, you can ask them before you even ask the professor. So, in big bold, go to the library. Go to the library. Go. Your tuition is paying for that library. Go. But find your space. I know I said the library, but legit find you a space where you study outside of your room. I highly suggest that it's outside of your room because your mind associates areas with activity. So if you always lay in the bed, when you lay in the bed, your body's gonna naturally get comfortable and tired. Or you're always relaxing in your room. So when you go into your room, your body and your mind gets in relaxation mode. And so you need to separate your study space and your workspace. For me, I could not study or do work in my home at all. It's too close to my living room, too close to my TV, couch too comfortable. Could not study in my room. I tried to study in my room with Corona and stuff, and I just couldn't do it. So I was masked up in the library. This one a lot of people don't do, but I do it. But I've always heard sit in the front of class, and that's what I do. I know for me, when I do sit in the back, I get distracted because I see everybody's laptop screens and stuff like that. And let's be honest, when we're in college, we act like we're doing work or taking notes on that laptop, but people be on YouTube, they be on Netflix, they be watching some stuff they ain't got no business watching, because that happened to me in class before, and I was like, that's gross. But sit in the front of class, you'll be more engaged, you're more in tune, and the professor's going to recognize you, and they're going to notice you, and it'll make you stand out because college students tend to sit in the back. Plan out your day ahead. That kind of goes with my stay organized. Wake up in the morning and look at your agenda and you're like, okay, I got this to do today, and I have this meeting to go to, or I have work today, so I'm going to go to the library at this time, or I'm going to go to work and then I'm going to go to the library. Set your day ahead of time before you even leave. Set your day so you're not going through your day like, oh, what I got to do. Even with life, set your day. A lot of minimalists, this is what I'm kind of trying to get towards. Less stuff, less clutter, and everything's in the same spot and things like that. So you have to have, it's less thinking on you. And so you're more stress-free and stuff. I don't know what it's called out at other colleges, but at U of L, flex points is what it's called for your dining dollars. Manage your flex points. I know so many people that blow through their flex points at the beginning of the semester, and then by the end of the semester, they're hungry, asking for freshman swipes, all that. I personally, this is what I do with my flex points. I'm very frugal with them at the beginning. I would just do 1 Starbucks drink a day because I was always in the library. I need something to sip on. So it'd be like 1 Starbucks drink a day. That worked for me also because I had an apartment and I had a job. So I was able to like cook dinner and lunch and stuff to eat at home. And then like my flex points were for my Starbucks addiction and stuff. And so manage your flex points because they're given to you to make it last for the whole semester. And for U of L, every student gets $350, and so you have to make that work. And if that's not enough for you, buy some. Like legit, use your refund or whatever it is and pay for them at the beginning of the semester. And everyone's like, they should give us more. But if you think about it, you paid for them when you were a freshman too, and they automatically gave you meal swipes. So invest in yourself and your body and having food and get some flex points. 9, get involved. This is going to be harder for people, especially with COVID. But hopefully things get back to more normal for y'all on campus. Get involved. For me, it gave me family. Like I met all of my friends on campus doing something at some kind of event, you know? That's where you meet your friends. You make connections with the advisors and people over organizations. I was in the Society of Porter Scholars heavily. I was an event coordinator for that organization, and I was close with our advisor. And now I have that connection with that advisor, so I can use her as a reference on my resume. And also, when you get involved in these organizations, you get job experience that you can put on these applications. Now, when I apply for jobs, I'm able to say, I have event coordinating experience. I have budgeting experience. I have Excel experience, different things like that that you gain from those organizations. And also, you just gain memories. Like, you should have just went to an online college if you were just going to sit in your dorm. You're paying for this campus. Enjoy the campus. Get out on the campus. Like, I honestly feel like people that don't take advantage of the college experience, that's one of the I won't say dumb, but that's one of the biggest mistakes of people's college experience, in my opinion, is not taking full advantage of the college experience, because you'll never get these years back again. Even if you go back to college when you're older, 9 times out of 10, like you're grown, you have a job and stuff, you're not able to be engulfed in the college experience. my last tip, I'm almost done. I didn't want this to be like no more than 15 minutes. It's already 15 minutes. Your last one is just take care of yourself. You know, we burn the midnight oil at the library and things like that, but especially in this pandemic and this social climate, you really need to take care of your mind, body, and soul. So if it's just drinking more water, we love the fast food, the Chick-fil-A, the Papa John's and stuff, but some days grab something from the salad bar, eat vegetables, eat meals. Don't just snack on stuff. Set limits. There were days that, yes, my list was still long. I'm not going to act like I completed my to-do list every time, but there were days that I was just like, you know what? I'm going to leave now so I can get a good night's rest, and I'm burnt out, and I'd rather just try to wake up in the morning. You have to know your limits, and you'll be able to produce better work and better quality work and put your best foot forward when you are taking care of yourself. So take care of your body, your mind, and your soul. If you're interested in any more videos about me in college or any advice I have, please like or comment on this post. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this with a friend. Parents, share this with your child in college. Yeah, y'all have a great day. Kick butt this semester. I'm wishing 4.0s on everyone. And yeah, y'all have a great day.